Harry, if we throw it back to the beginning, how did you find out about the opportunity at the trust, and what was it that sort of interested you in the football and education scholarship program initially?
So basically, I heard about it first of all when I was in secondary school. About they come into the secondary school, done a little assembly about how the college is run, and pretty much sold it to us. And me being obviously playing football quite regularly, was interested, and then had an open evening in which we come in, and then they had interviews with other people that were already at the college, and pretty much sold it from there really. And I was interested from day one.
Okay, super. And what are some of the main things that you've learned, would you say, from studying on the course?
I'd 100% say people skills and life skills. So I'd say at secondary school I was really quite shy. I'd say I was an introvert, but then being into the classes that I've been put into has definitely got the extrovert out of me. So I'd say, yeah, it's made me a lot more confident since being at the college, that's for sure.
Okay, and obviously as part of the course, it combines the kind of academic work with the practical football sessions. How did you find balancing those two things, so the work in the classroom that you did, and then also the kind of additional representing Southend United in football?
Well, you obviously have to sacrifice a lot of things really, because not only do you have to do work at the college, you also have to come home and you have to set yourself out where you have to do work at home also. Otherwise you'll find out that you get behind on your work, or then you have to stop training. So really it's all about motivating yourself to, when you get home, to do some extra work, but really to get your levels when it comes to your achievements coming towards the end.
And how much of a role did that play in your decision to start the course, knowing that you would have that opportunity to play football on the side, and also that kind of USP of representing a professional football club as well in Southend United?
Yeah. Southend United obviously is a massive club in the football world, especially in Essex. Everyone knows the Southend, Colchester and stuff like that. So representing Southend was a massive opportunity. It obviously appealed to me because football is everything I got brought up with really. So to play football on the side of doing your work was a dream come true.
Okay, super. And how much of a help have the education tutors been in supporting you with your work, Harry?
They've been outstanding. I think without them, really, I don't think I'd have got through the 3 years I spent at the community. So without their help, I don't think I'll be going to university either. So I think that speaks for itself also. And also, John did say to me to express yourself when it comes to going out and going for job interviews and stuff like that, which is where Canvey Island come into play. Also with the work experience when I spent with you, Nathan, that also helped me sort of express myself to go on and do better things, which is where I started applying for clubs, which Canvey got into touch with me, looked at my work, which we've done at work experience. And yeah, now I've got a voluntary job in football.
Oh, fantastic. So you mentioned there the work experience element to the course, and you touched on there that a result of that is getting experience at Canvey Island Football Club, which is brilliant. But how kind of valuable do you think that work experience opportunity was, not only for yourself but also for fellow students as well, to kind of get out the classroom and go and get a kind of a taste of some of what it's like in a real work environment?
Work experience was vital for me because I was thinking of university at the time, but I wasn't so sure on media because I've never really done media before. So when it comes to doing work experience, it also gave me the insight of what media was going to be like, which ultimately chose my decision on to going to uni. So it was vital for me to learn experience from that to then go on to university, so I'm not blinded by the situation when come September.
And of course, you've been accepted into Derby University, where you'll be studying football journalism. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, which is fantastic news, and congratulations from all of us. What do you hope to achieve then? At Derby University, have you got anything in particular that you're looking to achieve?
Well, hopefully, I want to become a commentator because I can speak all things football, really. So, hopefully, using what I've done in work experience when it comes to expressing yourself, going to apply for different things, that I can also try different things when it comes to university. So I'm pretty much willing to do wherever it comes, really, to get into media. Okay,
excellent. If I just bring John in, your education tutor. John, how proud are you of Harry's growth, both as a student and a person? And what has he been like to teach?
I think Harry's really applied himself in the last 3 years, so he's proud to see how someone has developed, obviously from joining as a level 2 student and completing as a level 3 student. It's good to see how he's applied himself, like we said, to work experience. He chose to do the extended, so he chose to push through extra units to build on his qualification. Like he said, and I'll back up, started as an introvert, ended as a bit more of an extrovert. He developed his confidence. So as a tutor, and the other tutors will back me up, to see any student to obviously grow as a person is quite a good thing to see. I think the main thing that Harry's done is taken up opportunity. So little things like he had the opportunity to ref a game, which he done. He refed the game on the pitch. Had the opportunity to do work experience outside of the hours that were allocated to him, and he joined the club like Canvey Island to obviously do work experience there. So I think he's a good role model for any learner to obviously look at.
And of course, Harry will be going to university, as we said, but that's just one of several kind of potential avenues, isn't it, that students can go down. What are some of the others?
So potential avenues, we've had people go over to America to do some sort of scholarship, whether it's playing or coaching, and obviously getting an education out there. We offer the apprenticeship, so every student is guaranteed an interview on the apprenticeship at Southend United Community and Educational Trust, which consists of coaching and studying at the same time. Obviously, university is a massive opportunity for anyone if they're interested going down a coaching or teaching, journalism kind of route. And then obviously just getting a job within the industry. So there's plenty of skills that we can help develop, CV writing, interview skills that can prepare them for obviously taking that step into work life.
And what is it about the Football and Education Scholarship Programme that makes it such an attractive proposition, would you say, especially at Southend United Community and Educational Trust? What makes it so appealing?
So I think our unique point is we are a football club. So what I mean by this, other colleges might not be able to offer sort of work experience within the actual sporting industry, where we're right in the mix of it. We're a professional football club. We have placements, like I said, in media. We've got links within physiotherapy, coaching. So we've got many different avenues that learners could obviously look into. Just like Harry said before, he didn't know if he wanted to go to uni, but doing these different types of work experience can give you an idea if you enjoy it, you want to pursue it as a career. So we have that as a unique selling point. And I think most importantly for the learners, they get to represent the football club. So they play in the college league against other clubs, that they played in futsal leagues against other clubs. So they get the opportunity to actually wear the badge and represent their local team.
Perfect. And Harry, what would your message kind of be to any young person, thinking about or considering enrolling on the Football Education Scholarship Programme?
So I think you've got to immediately put yourself out there to try different things. So then you know what you, once coming to the end of your third or second year, you know what you want to do, so you can go on and do better things. If that means going to university, or going to America, or etc. Really.
Yeah, great advice there. Great advice. And John, there's still time, isn't there, for people to apply for the programme as of September? Is that right? And how can people go about doing that?
yeah, there's still plenty of time to apply. We've had quite a lot of application forms already. Best way to do it is probably to go on our Twitter page, which I'm sure there'll be loads of information about how you can get in contact with applying for the course. Or we have also sent out letters to most people in the local area that have the relevant details on. And lastly, you can go onto our website on South United CET, which I'm sure the link will be put in if people want to find out more information about the education courses that we run.
Thanks very much for your time, both. Really appreciate it, and congratulations again to Harry on your place at university. Fantastic, well done.
Thank you.